conquering conditional clauses, mastering, suppose, and supposing. Hello, dear learners. We're back with another exciting session on our English language learning series. Today we're diving deep into a topic that's often quite tricky for English learners: the correct use of suppose and supposing clauses. These are part of the larger group of conditional clauses, and they can sometimes get confusing. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of how to use these phrases correctly. So, let's get started. So, what exactly are suppose and supposing clauses? These phrases are used to discuss hypothetical situations or assumptions. They're often used interchangeably, but their application can change the tone and formality of the sentence. Let's look at some examples. Suppose you win the lottery, what would you do? Supposing it rains tomorrow, do we have a backup plan? In both sentences, the suppose and supposing phrases are introducing hypothetical scenarios. While suppose and supposing can often be used interchangeably, there are subtle differences that can help us decide when to use one over the other. Suppose is often used when the hypothetical situation is considered more possible or likely. Supposing tends to be used when the hypothetical situation is less likely, or when we're considering a broader range of possible outcomes. Let's understand this with examples. Suppose we run out of fuel, there's a gas station just a mile away. Supposing we were to encounter aliens, what would be our course of action? In the first sentence, running out of fuel is considered a likely event. In the second sentence, encountering aliens is a less likely scenario. Now, let's discuss some of the common mistakes people make while using these clauses. Mistake 1. Mixing up verb tenses. Remember, suppose and supposing introduce hypothetical situations, so we often use them with conditional tenses. Incorrect. Suppose you are rich, you will buy a big house. Correct. Suppose you were rich, you would buy a big house. Mistake 2. Using suppose or supposing to give instructions. Here, suppose is often confused with supposed. Supposed is used to give instructions or talk about obligations. Incorrect. Supposed to clean your room before dinner. Correct. You're supposed to clean your room before dinner. That's it, folks. We hope this video has been helpful in understanding the proper usage of suppose and supposing in conditional clauses. By using these clauses correctly, you can add depth and variety to your English communication. We'll continue to explore more complex grammar topics in future videos, but until then, keep practicing and happy learning.